Yay! I'm so excited. We're talking sleep solutions today, and I love this topic because it is very near and dear to my heart because I could have been the walking poster child for over-the-counter sleep solutions. I had an entire cabinet just dedicated to that. That's how serious it was. I had an alarm on my phone that would go off every night to let me know that I needed to go to my cabinet and choose which over-the-counter solution I was going to choose that night, because I wouldn't sleep otherwise. And it was a survival situation. I didn't know what else to do. And now that cabinet is completely clear, and we are only using natural solutions to fall asleep. And my body is thanking me. The amount of energy that I have now, the fact that my immune system is running on a completely different level now. So sleep is really awesome topic to talk about, and especially when it comes to natural solutions. And the first thing is that getting in just good sleep habits. A lot of people call it sleep hygiene. And really, if you would ask a kid to do it, to fall asleep, then you should probably ask yourself to do it. So for example, picking a time that you're going to try to go to bed. Now, yes, life happens, and that's not always going to happen, but your body wants to get into a cycle of sleep. It does. And so giving into that a little bit and allowing your body to take over in that natural cycle is going to lead to more restful sleep. And it's also going to help you not just lay there in bed, right? Because that is such a waste of time. I'm laying here, I could be getting something done, and my body won't sleep. It's going to shorten that time. Now, the other piece of that, which I am so victim of this, I do this all the time. I'm so guilty. I think that I'm going to go straight from working on something to sleeping. Like, I'm sitting here grading papers, I put the papers down, okay, I'm ready to go to sleep. Why can't I sleep? And part of that is that we need a gap of time, 15, 20 minutes, between being productive and thinking that our bodies are actually going to fall asleep. Actually, suggested is 30 minutes. But if we could even just start at 15 or 20, then we would be able to fall asleep in a much better way. Now, I kind of geeked out after going to convention, and I started to read the CDC website that they referred to in a lot of the learning that we did. And I was reading one particular study where they asked people in each state of the United States, in the last 30 days, how many nights do you feel that you did not get enough sleep or you did not get enough rest? And in the state of Texas, for example, because I'm from the Lone Star State, people answered on an average of 11 to 13. So out of 30 nights, we are not getting enough sleep 11 to 13 of those 30 days. That's over a third. Imagine what that's doing to our bodies physically and emotionally. So, for example, when we don't get enough sleep, our brains are not able to clear out all of that waste that they need to. A lot of scientists believe that's the only time our brain cells can get rid of any kind of waste is when we sleep. So when we wake up and we feel foggy, we really are not giving our brains the amount of time they need to do that job. It can also lead to a lot of other physical wellness issues. Cardiovascular system is very dependent on good sleep. Our emotional limbic system is very much needing restful sleep to decompress in a way, right? And we know that we can feel in our bodies and in our feelings when we haven't gotten enough sleep. So I'm super excited. We're going to talk about 7 different oils that doTERRA suggests to use to promote restful sleep. And now they're not the end-all be-all list. If you Google search doTERRA sleep blends, you're going to come up with a list that's a mile long. And for me, that was really intimidating. So I'm going to narrow it down to the ones that we have found work best in our household. Again, this is not the only ones that will work though. So lavender, I think this is one that most people are just familiar with. It's been used in a lot of bath products. It's been used in a marketing sense that, oh, lavender is calming. I think we all kind of have that idea, but knowing that to get the best benefit, we need the best, most purest form of lavender. And the doTERRA essential oil is going to give you that, and it's going to ease feelings of tension. That's what it does best for me. If I've had a really tense day, I'm going to diffuse lavender before bed. Petitgrain is one of our newly sourced oils, and it's one that I am most excited about. It's sourced from Paraguay, and if you have a chance to hear about the co-impact sourcing that doTERRA is doing there, the family that is working on harvesting the petitgrain for us it's going to pull at your heartstrings. It's amazing what doTERRA has gone in and done to help this community get back on its feet. And petitgraine's chemistry is almost identical to lavender's, which, when you think about it, lavender, it's a pretty purple flower. We all know that, right? And petitgraine comes from the branches of a bitter orange tree. And so to think that these two plants that look nothing alike, don't grow in the same places, but their chemistry is almost identical, is pretty amazing to me. So it has a lot of those same calming and promotes a soothing feeling. This is my husband's new go-to because he likes lavender, but the aroma of this one is a little more pleasing to him. I love it, and especially mixed with a couple other things like cedarwood. Cedarwood is kind of my go-to in all of my sleep blends. I would mix that with any of the rest of these. This is the one that stays pretty constant in my diffuser almost every night, and it's one of the most economical as far as purchasing from doTERRA as well, so that's a nice bonus. I was so nervous to bring this into my household because my husband is very allergic to cedar trees, and I was like, I don't know about this. And when I really sat down and thought about it and read some things on this particular oil, most of the time we're allergic to the pollen in a tree or a plant, and this is not distilled from the same part of the plant. So we've had zero interactions with this. My husband loves to use it. As a matter of fact, it's in his sleep blend that he has made in a rollerball for himself that he calls Chill Bro. And that has cedarwood in it as well. So we've had no interactions. So if that's something you're nervous about, cedarwood's great for relaxing your mind and peaceful. I think that's why I need it. Very rarely is it my body that won't sleep, but it's my brain that won't sleep. It's my mind. And cedarwood is amazing at relaxing and really bringing it to a peaceful place. And the last single oil we'll talk about is vetiver. Vetiver is sourced from Haiti by doTERRA, and it's sourced from the root of the plant. And I find that, generally speaking, maybe not always, but generally, if something is distilled from the root of the plant, it's going to be very grounding. It's going to pull you back to center, and it really promotes a calm feeling. Now, vetiver, I won't even be able to get it out because this is an almost full bottle, and it's very sappy. Oh, there it goes. It's very sappy. It's very earthy smelling. It almost smells like a potato to me. But it is amazing. This has been the game changer for my husband. This is the main ingredient in his sleep blend that he uses topically. And look it up. It has some amazing other qualities to it that people have been using it for a really long time to really calm that central nervous system down. Now I'm probably not going to be able to stay awake much longer, but I'm going to push through it. So those are the 4 single oils that we use most often in our sleep blends. Now they can be used topically, and they can also be used aromatherapy in a diffuser. So I prefer in a diffuser. My husband prefers topically. He finds that works better for him. So it's really kind of a guess and check what works for you and your body. Now we're going to talk about 3 blends as well. Breathe. If you're not being able to sleep because you are just not able to breathe while you're laying down, this will clear your airways. And because it clears your airways and you can get more oxygen, you will have more restful sleep. It promotes that ability to fall asleep quickly. And this is a game changer for me because my respiratory system is not the strength in my body. And so that ends up in my diffuser quite often. And that's one that I use throughout the day. That's what I like about Breathe is, yes, it's going to help me promote more restful sleep, but I can use it throughout the entire day. It doesn't really make me sleepy. Now, I can't talk about oils without at some point talking about peace, because peace is my jam. Like, I'm going to get a t-shirt that says, like, peace oil is my jam. doTERRA Peace is my jam. I use it in my diffuser, and I also use it topically. I think that the fact that doTERRA put this emotional aromatherapy kit in a touch system to where we can use it easily topically easy on the go. The new lids are amazing. This is an everyday for me. And Peace really promotes rest, and it can calm upset and restless feelings, and even in children. And in this touch system, it's already diluted in a way that would be safe to use on a child. I put this on the back of my neck, and I put it on my feet every single night. And the creme de la creme I saved for the end because it is also a new product. Now, Serenity is not new to doTERRA. However, it used to be the calming blend, and now it's called the restful blend. And the reason behind that is because they've added 3 new oils to it, which is great for me because when I did use Serenity, I added cedarwood and vetiver to it always anyways, and now they've done that for us. Plus, they've added hoe wood. So Serenity is now really meant to promote those calming. It's supposed to decrease stress, and it calms our feelings and our emotions. The main ingredient in it is lavender, and it also has like this kind of vanilla smell to it at the end, which is just really pleasant. I really love it. And I think a lot of people, if you're familiar with doTERRA, you're familiar with Serenity, and this new upgrade in it is amazing. But the most exciting part is that now they have also implemented a Serenity Restful Complex, which are soft gels. Now, unlike most of doTERRA's soft gels, these soft gels do not have the same ingredients as the oil. For example, the Digestin soft gels, they just have Digestin oil in them. These do not. These are meant to be used in conjunction with the oil and have a different set of ingredients in them. And these will help calm your nervous system. They will relieve occasional sleepiness. They help make a difference in the quality and the ease of falling asleep. Now, my personal suggestion would be to only take one to start with, and to make sure that the first time that you take it, that in the morning, you're not waking up to an alarm, that you really can just let your body sleep and see how you feel. Because for me, it really did re-kick my system, and I needed that full night's sleep where I could wake up on my own that first night, and now I can use them on nights where I wake up to an alarm in the morning too. But that first time, to kind of test and see how it works with your body and how long your body really will sleep in that natural cycle. It's amazing. So again, this is just a very small list of all of the different blends that you could use. We mix and match all of these in our household. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I am so excited. Wouldn't the world be such a better place if we could all just get better sleep? And that is one of my goals as a doTERRA wellness advocate, is just to help people sleep. It seems really simple, but the most simple things are usually the most important. And thank you for hanging with me today.